Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 94. Back in here, man. I'm Michael Flix. Got my guy, one of my longtime friends, one of the best rappers on the West Coast, my guy, A1 Beanz.
Thanks. What's up, bro?
I appreciate you pulling up, man.
You know what it is, man.
How you doing, man? Everything good with you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I feel excellent.
That's what's up, man.
Excellent.
My guy said he's feeling excellent. Yeah. I like to hear that. So everything good with you? How your summer been?
Productive, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's been productive, and I've been kind of resting at the same time, if that make any sense.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. A balance. I like it.
I like it. For sure.
I like it. How's the music coming along? Everything good with that?
Man, you know it's going crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
just came off tour, right?
Yeah, man, the Currency tour. You know what I'm saying? I did some shows. I did a show with Davies, Currency, 3 of them. It was live. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But the tour was crazy, man. It was great, man. A lot of love in Texas, bro. A lot of love, for sure.
So it's just a Texas tour?
I did Texas. We hit Arizona first.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
That was lit too. There was a lot of love there too. Yeah.
So Texas was your favorite stop though?
Yeah, bro. Austin, man. There's something about it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, it was something in the air. It was niggas passing out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, that's like the third nigga passed out. They was taking them out of there. Yeah, they was showing love, bro, especially for a crowd that don't know you.
You know what I've noticed? A lot of people from Cali, and I know you're originally from Jacksonville, but a lot of people from Cali, like, they love Texas. They love, like, whether they like playing ball, like they go like stop through Texas, like whether like it's their basketball team or like artists or like even like just for visits, like to go out. Most people from out here, they come back and like, bro, Texas is dope. I'm telling you, go to Dallas, though. Go to Dallas. Yeah. I always thought it was Houston. Yeah. But everybody told me, no, Dallas, I'm telling you.
I went to Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas. You go to Dallas.
Finna be a Cowboys fan now?
But Dallas is definitely, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's only like 3 hours, 4 hours away from Austin, something like that. It ain't too far, but it's a completely different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you would say like the Bay Area versus LA. I never been to the Bay, but you know what I'm saying.
How many stops did you guys make on the tour?
Ooh, they like
too many to count.
Yeah, about 7, 6, 7. That's crazy.
I feel it. I always wanted to do that, man. I mean, I don't make music anymore, but I always wanted to do that. Even like one day this podcast will be that big to where I could take it on the road. Yeah, but I don't know what it is just about like packing up to go handle business out of town. Man, it's just something about it, bro. Man. Even when I was working for the San Diego Kings and a couple of the other ABA teams here in town, we go on a road trip. We going to like Phoenix and then we going to Vegas. It's just like, I've been to Phoenix before. I've been to Vegas before, but just like packing up to go on the road to make money, to handle business, it's just a dope feeling, bro.
It just make it like, I'm in the big league.
It just feel good. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah. Congrats to that, bro. Congrats to that, bro. How was Currency?
He cool, bro. You know what, man? I've opened up for a gang of artists, bro. A gang of them, bro. And number one, he came for sound check. I was already like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's here doing sound check. Nobody does sound check. They just pull up and do the show and get it over with. But he was doing this thing. He cool dude, bro. Like, he'll walk amongst the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And you like, hey. You know what I'm saying? People cool too, man. I met one of his guys, got a chance to sit down and chop it up with him, you know what I'm saying? Cool dude. Shout out Round. Shout out Round.
That's what's
cool,
up.
Though.
That's what's up. Now, I have somewhat of an interesting question. I don't want it to like come across the wrong way, so I hope I articulate it right. So clearly it's your talent that has like landed you some of the collabs that you've landed and like put you on some of the tours that you've been on. But, you know, there's a lot of talented people. There's a lot of talented artists, man. So what do you think it's been about you and your career and how you've gone about it that you've been able to, like, have features and do songs with Conway and go on tours with Currency? Like, how do you think you've made that happen?
Most people, they want one thing, bro. You already know. What's the one thing?
Fame.
Money. Bread. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, money talk, man. So I get in, people be, you know, a lot of times they hit you with the fee. We take care of that, you know what I'm saying? And that's put me in, it's helped break the doors down, you know what I'm saying? Now, once the doors is open, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there doing the 1-2 step, you know what I'm saying? The 1-2 and all that, but you gotta get them to move first, man. Don't nothing make nobody move like some money, dog. So they act, you know, it is what it is. It's just the way the world go, bro.
I feel it. People have And I've done. I don't want to make it sound like I'm, but I've done a few, dope things with my platform. And people have asked me, they're like, bro, how have you been able to do this and do that? And really, I just reach out. I just reach out. Yeah. I think I got to a certain point where like certain people, like when I reached out, they like took a look at like, my content and my platform and was like, oh, I like what he's doing, so I'll pull up. But it took a while to get there. And before there, I was just, and Mitchie Hustle, when I had him on, he actually, that's it. Mitchie
Slick.
Hustle. Mitchie Slick. Wow.
I mean,
R.I.P. Nip.
Yeah.
Mitchie Slick. Sorry, OG. Mitchie Slick, when I had him on, he actually made fun of me at the fact that he was like, nah, you'll blow a nigga up to get him on the show. Because I hit him up like 5, 6, 7 times before I had him on.
That's crazy. We talked about it a few times. That was manifestation at its finest.
Yes, sir, it was.
Yeah,
yes, sir, it was. It took a minute. I don't feel no ways about that, though, bro. I don't. Like, it's also, it's got to be the opportunity, or in my case, the person for the interview has got to be worth it, though. Right. Like, if there's like a top-rated high school player here in San Diego, like if I ask him to come on the show and he's like, oh, maybe next time, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I definitely tap in. Mm-hmm. Like I tap in a lot. Mm-hmm. That's why things get moving. But a lot of times when you tap in with the right people, like if you ask 100 people who rap, 97 gonna say me. Mm-hmm. All right, now who got some money? A lot of hands go down. You say who got some? Who's willing to do this? So it's like I'm always one of the last ones. Like I'm gonna jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely, bro. Tapping in, you got to. I tap in with artists, people bigger, lower, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And just see what happens. Most of the time, they don't fold, they don't bend right away. But you do what you do with Mr. Slick.
Yeah, you gotta keep knocking on that door. Gotta keep knocking on that door sometimes, man. Like to that point, I had 3 people on my list that I wanted to interview when I first got started. I had Mitchie Slick, I had Norman Powell, and I had Paul Rudy. And the order of which I figured Norman Powell would be last, but just like the order and how it happened, I didn't really expect for it to go like that. But just like to your point about just like keep knocking on the door, like all 3 of them, I had to ask multiple times.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So you had them 3 on your hit list. Mm-hmm. You had to make a new hit list, my brother.
I have.
Yeah, I have. Have you spilled the beans yet?
I haven't.
Nah,
I haven't.
You spilling right now?
And I'm not sure.
Ooh, give me just one more.
Oh, one that I think I have spoken on already. Jamal Crawford.
Ooh.
I want to have Jamal Crawford on the show. I really, really, really want to have Jamal Crawford on the show. He's always been one of my favorite basketball players, just like the way his handle's always been crazy. One of the best 6 men the NBA's ever seen.
Yep.
And just, I'm going to keep it all the way around. This might sound away. Just like when I first started watching Jamal Crawford, just looking at him, tattoos, the way he hooped, I had a certain perspective of him.
Like what?
Not like that he was a bad person, but okay, I'll just say this. For me, the first time I heard him speak, the way he looked and the way he speaks, it just didn't match to me.
Facts, I feel that.
I was just like, oh, dang. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't surprised that a black person was well-spoken. Right. I feel like I'm well-spoken and I'm black. So I'm not saying it like that, but I just didn't expect it.
Right.
He's an athlete, too. Sometimes athletes aren't well-spoken. But just like, so as a player, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, it just caught me off guard. And I was early on before he became who he was. Then he becomes who he is. He's one of my favorite players. And then also just his transition from being a player into broadcasting has been amazing. Like sometimes like you see guys, and even him, he looked a little timid, a little shy sometimes, but always like he was always on point. His facts were always there. He was always articulate. He was never really fumbling over his words. And I just really appreciate the way he transitioned from sports to broadcasting. And now he's killing it. He just got a job, I believe, with NBC. He's going to be with Michael Jordan, Carmelo Anthony, him, and one other person. So he's killing. Yeah, he's absolutely killing. And so, yeah, Jamal Crawford's on my hit list. Jared Dudley as well. He's not like up there like some of those guys are, but he's an NBA vet from right here in San Diego. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are 2 guys that are on my list. I think the rest I'm keep in my back pocket for now.
For sure.
Well, shoot, like with you got the feature with Conway. Who are some other guys that you got on your hit list or something that you're kind of working on right now?
Ooh, to be honest, man, I'm really just trying to tear down the local scene, bro.
I feel that. I feel that. Feel like you already have been.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to an extent, but as far as features, you know what I'm saying? I want to really like get in the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing my thing and trying to solidify my name without jumping on somebody else's back. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
I feel like that's definitely done.
Absolutely.
So I've been reaching out and doing a lot more features, man. You know, that's why I just dropped the one with Ash Arthur, Food for Thought. Shout out to Ash. I dropped a couple with JoJo Too Faded. I got another one coming out in a minute with 40 Ounce. I don't know if you know him, 40 Ounce. He's one of the top Mexican producers / rappers out here, bro. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? 2
artists here in San Diego that I think you two would make. You would make really good music with both of these guys, Rick Scales and Dre Rushmore.
Dre Rushmore, think so? Yeah. Rick Scales, we got one. We gonna get that going.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna get that going.
I just seen Rick on Saturday.
Yeah. I run into him. It's always love. Hey, you know, he got a good energy about him, man.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah. You know what's funny about that? I guess it sounds a little cocky off you giving him a compliment. I've had at least 3 or 4 people tell me like that. They either I remind them of Rick or Rick reminds them of me.
Word?
Even like he was hosting an event and I pulled up there and one of the homies said, he was like, bro, when I got here, I looked on the stage, he was like, bro, is Flix hosting? He's like, and I took a second look, he said, oh, Flix got a beard. But he was like, I looked at Rick and he was like, bro, I thought it was you.
Oh, like y'all favor.
Yeah, like, but some people like I've gotten both though. Like y'all got like similar energy, and a couple people was like y'all kind of favor each other a little bit.
I can definitely see the energy for sure. Like,
I don't think we look much alike though.
Nah. You know, I don't know, man. I've been knowing you for a while, so you know.
I feel it. Rick and Fly do, but I don't think we look alike. I don't think
we on your Fly.
I got cut it out. I didn't say that. I just said we don't look alike. That's why I didn't say that.
Said Rick and Fly do, but
nah, I didn't mean it like that.
You crazy, man. Nah, Rick, Rick Scales.
Absolutely,
man.
Rick Scales is an amazing guy, man. Absolutely, and one of former guy, not a former, a previous guest of the show. So shout out to Rick. Yeah. Speaking of having a song with Conway, you got a show coming up with him pretty soon.
Yeah, it's cool.
Talk to me about that.
You know what's crazy, man? I've been performing at the Music Box like probably the past like 6 months, probably like 3 times, bro.
Okay.
I ended the tour there. We did a show in December. I did one with YT, and then we ended the tour in May. And this one right here coming up, I do different stuff every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people see me perform, and they like, oh, you probably gonna do the same shit. I ain't gotta go. Nah, bro, I got a vast catalog, I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, every time I touch the stage, especially if it's in the same area, I'm doing something different. So, yeah, I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna do my stuff. I'm gonna do it real well.
I hear it.
You know, for sure.
What's the date for that and the time?
August 14th, man, 8 o'clock. Yeah, Thursday, right there at the Music Box.
I'm gonna be there. Yeah. I've said that a few times, but I'm gonna be there. I've already cleared it out.
Yeah.
I've already cleared it out. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Cause I know I've said it a few times, and I know I was there at the we performed at Escondido when Billy still had the spot, but that wasn't like a Beanz show. You know what I mean? Like,
nah.
You know what I mean? And you always do your thing no matter what stage you're on, but you know what I mean? I gotta be at a Beanz show. You know what I mean?
Man, it's different. You know what I'm saying? With me and my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? It's a different. It's like a whole different subgenre of music. You know what I mean? I feel like a subgenre of hip hop. With me solo, obviously I have to carry the whole thing by myself, so I approach it different, you know what I'm saying, for sure. For sure.
And then other than the show coming up with Conway, got the North County Fest coming up. It's the 6th one, 7th one? 5th one, okay.
Yeah, that's coming up the 3rd, coming up Sunday. Yeah, it's going to, we giving
That's this Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm slipping. I'm going to be there for that too. I'm slipping. I put it on the wrong week. Let me do that right now.
We doing it at Washington Park.
I know, I saw that.
Crazy.
That's fly. Bro, speaking of that Washington Park in Escondido, California, North County Fest, man, 5th one, y'all gotta pull up. I gotta pull up. It's always got free haircuts for the kids, backpack giveaway if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, absolutely.
Plenty of good food. It's a good time, man. Pull up, man. It's gonna be a lot of good time.
Haircuts for the kids.
For the kids.
Not you. Listen, man, we had to deal with this before. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you like 29, bro. You feel me? You ain't even throw nothing in the tip jar.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Crazy.
You know what? This is perfect timing for me, too, because both my boys need haircuts.
Pull up.
9 years old, 5 years old. We make the cut. We'll be there.
Absolutely.
I was going to be there either way. I was going to be there either way. I need the beard lined up, bro. I need the beard lined up.
Take it up.
I might have to slide YT some extra funds. Like, let me get that. Let me get that. And man, North County Fest, man. Make sure y'all pop out this Sunday, Washington Park in Escondido, California.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that I didn't know there was a skate park out there now.
Man, that still kind of throw me for a loop, bro, because it's like, what?
Crazy about that, I didn't know. I already planned on going. I don't be reading flyers all the way. I look at the date and the time, and I lock it in.
I'll make the flyer.
That actually happened to me. Speaking of matter, to that point, me not paying attention to flyers, where I saw Rick Scales at it was on Sunday. It was on Sunday. Saw Rick Scales at the Backyard Boogie on Sunday.
Okay.
I pulled up. It was in National City. I pulled up on Saturday, 2:00. Pulled up. I'm like, where the cars at? Where the people at? I'm like, I had to check my phone again, look at the flyer. I'm like, oh, it's tomorrow. I had to pull back up the next day. So to that point, I always got to double check stuff for me to go into the wrong address. But not even knowing that the North County Fest was going to be at Washington Park, I tried to take my kids to Washington Park because we always be going to like some of like the more like. Yeah. Some of the other parks, I'll just say that. We were trying to go to some of the other parks. And I was like, man, let's hit Washington Park. Like, I ain't been to that side of town, man, let's go. Pulled up, the playground wasn't done yet. They had it fenced off, and it was just people on the skate park.
Word.
So, hopefully
Yeah, how long ago was that?
That was, I think, this week.
Damn, I didn't, you know what?
Either last week or this week.
I literally was just over there a couple hours ago, and I didn't even pay no attention to that, bro. But it's all right. It's gonna work.
We got to look into that.
We got baseball field still.
Yeah.
Skate park. We got hoopers. All that.
Oh, yeah, it's a pool out there. It's a pool. I don't know how that's going to work out. It's a pool out there.
Got the jumper out there. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, all of that. That's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Man, I got a few topics for you, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we long time friends. We ain't got to be all business. You know what I mean? We can kick it, chop it up. Let me see.
There you go.
Do you watch much TV?
Yeah, but movies and stuff like that.
Oh, perfect. Well, what movies you been on lately? Like you watch like the older movies, or you trying to be like stay up on like the new Netflix and new Amazon Prime, or like how you do it?
A little bit of both, man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I be on some like I'll watch a movie back to back to back. Like I'll watch it again.
The same movie over and over and over.
Not like in a row, but I'll definitely. I watched that a couple days ago. Let me double back on that.
Oh, me too.
It's a new one. Hey,
me too.
Let me get that.
Me too.
For sure.
My ex-wife used to make fun of me. She'd be like, "You are so corny," because I would like most Fridays I would watch Friday. She'd be like, "You watch Friday on a Friday? Like you so corny for that." I'd be like,
I mean, when you
fly to me, fly to me.
You know what's crazy, right? I seen something. It could be how the internet is. They be just feeding false narrative. But I seen something that said people that watch movies over, like they're intelligent. Like it's linked to some intelligence. I don't know how that would even.
I'll claim it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll claim it.
For sure. So if you watch movies one time, we smarter than you. Yes. I'm just playing. But yeah, though, man, I seen that. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah.
So, but what give me give me a movie that you've been watching over and over right now, and like one of like the newer movies that you've seen lately.
Man, I like the Harder They Fall, man. The old westerns, man.
Oh, okay.
I like the. Oh, my fault. I like the
That's the one with Lakeith Stanfield.
What's the? I don't know the dude name, man. Harder They Fall. He got Idris Elba in it.
Yeah.
That one where it's old western.
It's not Taraji, but Kerry Washington, is she in it? Yeah.
And then Magnificent 8 for sure. I'm still doing that Django, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I can't get off the Django, bro.
Wow.
Like if I see it on, if I'm like scrolling through Netflix and I go past it or whatever, I see it, it's a tough pass, bro. I gotta be on a mission. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that Accountant too. You seen that?
I haven't. You know what? I haven't even seen the first one all the way through. It was my mom and I was like, "You ain't seen that?" She looked at me like, "Bro, what are you on?"
Yeah.
Because I consider myself like a movie dude. My mom was like, "What are you on?" So I started. I ain't finished. I remember I was working trying to watch it. I had to finish my work. But I'm going to get back to it because I want to see the second one.
Yeah, you're going to like the second one.
Yeah. That's Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah. It's just the I mean, I guess you got to watch the first one to get to the second one, but I think it's a great sequel. Not even good. It's great. It matches up real good, bro, for sure.
Okay. I was asking about movies because I'm kind of on that same thing too. I keep my old stuff in rotation, even the old shows. Like they got the Jamie Foxx show on Netflix right now.
Word. I seen Steve Harvey coming on one of them joints. I think it might have been Amazon, might have been Netflix. I don't know. But you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it on there. I seen it on there. Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, I seen how they say like coming soon or like coming next or whatever. I seen Jamie Foxx show coming as soon as it came back. I've been watching it ever since, bro.
Yeah, it's stuck.
I've been on it. Been on it every morning. I watch that. I go make me
it ain't the 90s
get up, grab me. It's cool. It's cool.
We living like it, baby.
I definitely. My kids watch Recess. Like I'm on all of that stuff. I'm on all of that stuff, bro.
You know what? Speaking of that, did you hear about the thing where it's talking about like old shows, like the way they do the coloration and all that stuff, like the hues? of the newer shows are like what keeps kids like in a trance. Mm-hmm. You know, have you seen?
I have seen that. I have seen that. I'm actually to that point. I'm actually about to do like a screen detox with my kids. I did one like a few years back. But like, so just like no screens, like no phones, no tablets, no TVs, no nothing. I'm about to do it for like maybe like 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Especially because they got school coming up in about 2 weeks too.
Right,
so
get them locked in.
For sure. But yeah, I was asking about the movies because Happy Gilmore 2 came out, bro.
Yeah.
Only on Netflix. Shout out to Adam. I guess that is a shout out to Adam Sandler. All his movies. I don't think he's put a movie in theaters in a long time. They all be straight to Netflix for whatever reason. He always do things his way. Which you got to salute, but I would like to go to the theater to see one of his movies. But anyway, Happy Gilmore 2 came out. Did you check it out?
No.
I didn't get it.
I seen the one back in the day, but
bro, me and my brothers and my next door neighbor Adam, we was fiends for that movie, bro. Man, that was one of the movies back then, like watching stuff over and over. That was one of the ones, like whenever we wanted to laugh, we'd put that one on. Happy Gilmore for sure, bro. So yeah, the second one came out. I said, man, I put like All this summer, I've been trying to be the fun dad. I don't always make my kids take a nap. Yeah. As soon as I went hit Netflix, I was like, no, you niggas is taking a nap today. Y'all taking a nap. I'm watching Happy Gilmore as soon as y'all fall asleep. Yeah, it was dope. It was. I think they put like hella cameos in there though, like hella I don't want to say random, kind of random though, but like hella cameos, like probably
you
like
wouldn't even expect type thing.
Probably like over like 40, 50 like random like
damn.
And it kind of made sense, but it kind of didn't.
Well,
and then the storyline,
everybody for sure.
Yeah. and then the storyline was like, I don't know. The storyline made sense, but it felt like they rushed the movie though.
1 to 10, with everything, all that comical, everything included. 1 to 10. That's tough. You can't pick 8. Ain't that what Kevin, what's his name? Kevin Samuels? What's his name? Ain't that what he say? You can't pick 8. Let's get it.
I definitely wouldn't give it an 8. Probably like a 6.
Ooh, that's tough.
Like a 6. Like it was cool for like it was funny. And they definitely stuck to the storyline and like paid homage to like the people that were in the movie before that couldn't be in this one, but rather because they passed away or whatever reason. So, but it was just like some parts like felt like, and the part I don't want to like give no spoilers. It ain't like one of them movies, but I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But it's like even the way like that they paid homage to people, it was like it was dope that they paid homage, but it was corny and forced. Like it was
your
like,
expectations was already sky high. Because,
yeah,
like you said,
I was such a big fan of the first one. Yeah, for sure. It was it was kind of forced.
Damn,
I did like it though.
Damn, Adam.
What do you think? Okay, top 3 sequels. Because sometimes that first movie is dope, and then the second one is kind of fall off.
That's tough, bro.
Top 3 sequels,
like of all time, ever in all movies,
or that you could think of, right? Or that you've seen that you could think of. Let me see.
Okay, I would go with Friday, the sequel to Friday.
Okay,
that's great.
Next Friday.
Which one was that? One was that with Day Day, right? Baby.
Yep. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a great sequel.
Okay. Damn. Ooh.
I'm trying to think of mine.
Ooh. That's a good question, boo. I like Blade too.
Okay.
I like Blade.
I'm not mad at that.
I got another one in there too. I got another one. It's coming, man.
Oh, take your time.
It's tough, bro. What you got, man? You gotta give me something while I got the wheels turning.
I'm gonna go. My first one, Home Alone 2.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Home Alone 2. The first Home Alone classic movie. I think Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1.
Yeah, is Home Alone 2 the one where
Lost in New York?
Bro, is that the one where the dude grabbed the thing and he's getting shot?
Yes. When that big empty renovated house.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Yes.
When I was a kid and that scene came,
same.
I was no good, boy. And then when he flashed, no good,
bro,
boy. Look,
I kid you not. Some of the hardest laughing in my life. Some of the hardest, to that point, okay. I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to put a different one in there. Okay, so I got Home Alone 2. What I was thinking right now, what made me do that, I was thinking Hangover 2.
Ooh.
But the first one was so dope and so funny and so classic, it's hard. But Hangover 2 was good. I don't that might be honorable mention. might be honorable mention. So I'm gonna go Home Alone 2, Rush Hour 2.
Ooh, you cold for that.
And
you cold for that. Rush Hour 1 was great though, bruh.
It was.
Skinny Chris was going crazy. Chris Tucker was going crazy in that, man, with the fade, the high top little fade. Yeah, he was hilarious, bro.
Oh man.
You gonna have to go Friday, bro.
Nah. That's your list. I don't want to step on yours. Dang, and I don't want to pull up Google neither. I got Home Alone 2, Rush Hour 2. Come on, Mike. I can't spend more than 30 seconds on this. Home Alone 2, Rush Hour 2. What's another good sequel? Oh, easy call. Saw 2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't got a third, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm kind of stuck.
That's all right. That's all right. Sure, you see how long it took me to get a third?
Yeah, man. I've been guessing longer than you. I came across a few of them, but man, I just can't settle on nothing, man.
I feel it. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. It's kind of random, kind of out of left field. What do you think is the difference between emotions and feelings?
Emotions are the cause of feelings. I feel like when you feel some type of way about something, either angry. If you mean like feelings, like I love somebody, so I don't know, my emotions would be a little bit deeper if I feel like I don't know. Love is emotion. It's not a feeling. So, I think emotions are the cause of feelings. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like if I feel like you wronged me, then I'm gonna be either angry or disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does that?
I think it's the reverse.
You think so?
So what did you say? Which is which?
If I feel like you crossed me or something, I feel like emotions are the result of feelings, right?
Yeah, I think it's the reverse. I think feelings are the result of emotions, because I feel like you can't really. You control your actions. You don't always. You can't always control your feelings.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You can't always control your emotions. Like most times, you can't control your emotions. Like we could feel as tough as we want. Like we could both be like, I ain't scared of nothing. I don't care what happened. But let some loud, crazy boom go off right now. We both go jump, be like, whoa, and look at each other like, bro, did you just hear that? Like, you know what I mean? So like, and that's the emotion, that quick emotion right there is fear. Now what we do with that emotion afterwards is like, now I might be like, hey, bro, the door is locked. Let's just stay here. You might be like, nah, bro, let's go out there and see what happened out there. Right. You know what I mean?
That's your action.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
3-part equation now. There's 3.
Okay.
Feelings, emotions, action.
And that's kind of where I was going with it. That's kind of where I was going with it and why I asked you. I think we can't control our emotions, and our feelings are the manifestation of our emotions. Like,
I understand.
I
understand. If okay, I understand. If I love you, right, then I might. My feelings, I could. It's a wider spectrum. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, then I might feel angry. If I don't give a damn about you, you can't make me mad, right? You can't. I can't feel no type of way about some of the things that you do because there's no emotion involved, right? Is that kind of what you're saying?
Exactly. Okay. It's like if we sitting out, at the beach, we're doing our barbecue thing, whatever. And it's just a random story that popped in my head, so please don't kill me for
we're putting it together.
So like a homeless dude that's kind of like off his rocker a little bit walk by and call us the N-word and start cussing us out and all of that. Just hearing that being called the N-word, being cussed out and all of that, and as a man, off the rip, the emotion is probably anger. It's like, bro, who you talking to like that? Like, but
yeah,
like, but then off of like. You consider the source, and then your feelings go to then this dude, like,
facts.
This dude don't even know what he's talking about right now.
Facts, yeah.
Whereas, like, if you was, like, I don't know, like, at a lounge somewhere and a dude step on your shoe and like, hey, bro, you stepped on my shoe. And he like, hey, bro, like watch out. Be like, man, care about your shoe, nigga. Yeah. And then now, like, the first emotion, anger. But based on what he did, the feeling goes to, you know what I mean?
Different situation. You know, it definitely different situation, but, you know, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? This dude gets a pass. He ain't got nothing up top. He's tripping. You got everything up top, and you tripping like you tripping. Okay. You know?
Yeah, I think our feelings are the manifestation of our emotions. I think because I don't think feelings are always real. I think emotions are always probably like 98% of the time our emotions are real.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think our feelings. It's probably 50-50 with the feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think emotion is a little bit deeper.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's crazy you talk about homeless dude. I seen a dude today, man, that I went to school with, bro. And I didn't like go to school with him multiple years, you know what I'm saying? I met him. I saved him one time. You dig what I'm saying? They was trying to get on him. I saved him. You know, told him to leave him alone pretty much, and they left him alone and shit. And then today I seen him pushing the car, bro. I seen him like 2 or 3 days this week, and I'm like, over the
Do
past
I know him?
week. No,
okay.
no. I seen him, and I'm like, yo, I know that ain't, whatever. Seen him, I know that's not him. But then when I seen him again, today, I jumped out. And I was like, bro, I called his name. It's crazy. Like I said, I didn't know dude like that. Like if I seen you somewhere and I called your name, it'd be all love. Like I expect you to know, just like you would. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like you trying to stunt. If I act like I don't know you, know
right.
But him, it's like if he didn't know me or whatever, I wouldn't even like, bro, you know. But he looked at me and called me by my name, like he didn't call me Beanz. He was like, I was like, bro, you remember me? He was like, yeah. He said, yeah, Lorenzo. I said, well, what's up, bro? Like, how you doing, bro? You know what I mean? He was just like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I seen. I definitely won't say his name on camera, but I won't even say all that about him, because if I say that, people will know. But one of the older homies that we know.
Yep.
I seen him a couple years, about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Damn.
Right when I moved back to Esco. Seen him, same thing. He was on a bike, and he was with he was with a young lady, and she was pushing a cart, and he was just like, I had heard that was the situation.
Yeah.
I had heard that was the situation, and so bumping into him, it was just like.
Did you say something to him?
Yeah, we spoke. We shook hands. We spoke. Yeah, we spoke. Yeah. It was heartbreaking, bro. Because he was man, I don't want to say too much. Like, he was supposed to go on and do great things. He was supposed to be one of the ones. He definitely was. He was supposed to go do great things, bro. Like, so, like, and when I heard that was the case, like, I low-key got goosebumps talking about it right now. It's sad, bro. Like, when I heard about it, I was like, no way.
Did you see him? Did he seem broken? You know that look?
No.
You know that look in him?
No, he seemed like
regular.
This is where I'm at, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
He didn't like. Sometimes you see people outside and they seem like a little off.
Yeah, he wasn't that.
He didn't seem like high or loaded or drunk or nothing. He seemed clear-minded. He just was that's how he was living.
Yeah. Every time I see that guy, man, that's the same thing I think too. Like, yo, like he ain't tripping or nothing. Like, he's not out of his mind. You know how we him, dude.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing like that. Look like he probably give somebody the 1-2 still.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. 100%.
That's crazy.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's get out of there. Speaking of seeing crazy things outside. This happened to me maybe like 3 weeks ago, and I wrote it down. But I was like, a couple of guests I had on. I was like, not the time to talk about it. I could talk about it with the bro here. Look, it's a super random story. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But I finally got an outlet to tell this story. I'm in Escondido. I'm on 9th on Escondido Boulevard, about to turn left on that 9th.
Yep.
I'm like I was at the first or second car. I'm right by Peterson's Donuts. It's to my left, and I got my blue Flix hat on. I forget what shirt I had on, but I got my blue Flix hat on, and I just happen to look at I'm nigga like this. I happen to look at my side mirror, and I'm just the Flix hat looking dope. So I'm like, I'll pull out my phone, and I'm holding it like this. you know, to the mirror. So I could like trying to take a picture of my hat, like me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do my thing, right? And I'm holding my phone like this, and I usually like take a few, like you know what I'm saying? So I'll be there for a second, or I put it on video and just let it record, and I grab screenshots from the video. So I'm holding it up there, I'm doing that, right? While I'm holding my phone up, this lady standing in front of Peterson starts twerking, bro.
Damn.
Like, she started throwing it, bro. Like, she going crazy, right? And I hold the phone up, and I see it, I look, right? And I see it, I hold the phone up, and I just started laughing, right?
You ain't flip the camera the other way?
And she...
She's supposed to press the button, dog.
And to that point, that's what she was thinking. That's what she was thinking.
Word.
She was like, why you laugh? Why you stop recording? Why you laughing? All that. I was like, and I showed her too. I like flipped to the picture. I was like, I was taking a selfie. I wasn't even videoing you. She's like, well, you need to take a video, and turned around and started throwing it again.
Damn, she choosy. Man.
Bro, I swear, bro.
Flix now.
Bro, nah, cut it out. Hey, she was cute. I'm not gonna lie. She was cute. Yeah. She was cute. But okay. So let me ask you this.
Yep, let's do it.
You're happily, you know, you're in a happy relationship.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
If you're single, and like I said, the girl was cute, like she was pretty, would you pull over and get her number?
No.
And why not?
Because it's too accessible.
And that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, nah, you just threw it at me.
It was never even a second thought. It was never even I never even thought
funny,
like, I need to go grab her number or nothing.
Yeah, no, it's
never,
funny.
Never. But I was like,
it's great. Nah. Nah.
I'd love to ask that with like a panel of more men here. We'd be like, oh, you never know where you meet the love of your life. You never know.
You think I'm going to meet the love of my life on the corner of 9th and Escondido Boulevard? Twerking by a donut shop? What type of life you think I'm living, my brother? You know what I mean?
You don't think good, wholesome girls twerk outside?
Yeah, in the daytime, too. It was 12:04 in the afternoon. High
it was probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Ain't even 6 p.m. yet.
Nah, not at all.
It's tricky.
Yeah. She was having her fun.
Freaks come out at night. If you out in the daytime, oh my goodness, your priorities is it's getting crazy, Flix.
She said, I'm out for a donut and a twerk session.
Damn. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, absolutely. I swear, bro, I could do a weekly podcast on just the crazy stuff that happens to me when I'm outside.
Weekly, bro. Like, you'd have to remember it because it's too much.
Oh, no, I write it down.
Yeah, see.
I write it down.
On my shit.
I mean, because it's my job. Like, I got to come in here and talk about stuff. Right. So anything I see or anything, I'll be like, oh, that's kind of funny. Anything I think that, like, I write it down. So, bruh. And it's been even way before, I was doing broadcasts, way before I was even a photographer. Stuff like this will always happen to me, bruh.
Yeah, for sure.
Always happen to me. Cool. I remember one time, bruh, you can ask Jesse about it. Jesse was just out here a couple weekends ago.
Word?
Took him downtown. We had a good time. And it was dope because I was just with him on the 4th of July in Arizona at his house. So to see the bro that close in time, it was dope because it's been some years since we got to kick it like that. But you can ask him this. He was staying with us when we lived on Oak Hill. I went to, and this was like I was stuck and I was just keeping all my money in shoe boxes. I didn't have a bank account. So I would take my check to the check cashing place, get it cash, to keep my cash in the shoe box. But so I get to the check cashing place, right? I pull in and it's this Hispanic couple arguing. And they going at it, like they going up. She's sitting in the car, like in the front seat, and he's at the window, and they barking on each other. They going, but it's all in Spanish. Like I can't understand none of it, right? And
but you know,
I get out the but you could just read the body language and how loud they are, and you know what I'm saying. You could just tell they're arguing, right? And so I park. And I already think it's funny. I'm immature. I already think it's funny that like he's standing outside the car getting yelled at by a girl. I already think it's funny, right? So then I walk, and then I'm 18, 19. I'm young, immature. I'm like, and I see it now. I'm out the car and I'm walking past them, and they're yelling at each other, and he like flinched at her, like he flinched at her like he was gonna hit her, and she got scared and then just reached out the window. Wow! Slapped the taste out of his mouth, bro. Like, his hat fell off. I'm sorry, like, he had his shades up here. He didn't have a hat on. His shades was up here, like, his shades fell off. And I see that. And so she slapped him. and then like throw it in reverse, and then just like, cause she was in a parking spot.
Left him?
Throw it in reverse, and then just leaves him.
That's
right?
crazy.
And I'm walking by, and I see that, and you know me, I'm young, I'm immature. I start laughing. I start laughing.
Squabble up with dude.
Dude come at me for the fade, bro.
Exactly.
Yes, he already knew.
Squabble up.
He come at me, start barking a whole bunch of Spanish at me that I can't understand. And he put his hands up at me, had to catch his fade right there in the parking lot, bro.
That's great, though. You know, he had a lot of anger.
Rip one of my favorite hoodies. Yeah. But who has a story like that? Like, you see a couple arguing, you laugh at it, and now you in the parking lot fighting.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, you called Brady down bad. He tight already? And you laughing? I needed something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Funny part about it, I try to keep a poker face and just like come in the house, like cash my check. I try to keep a poker face and just come in the house. And my mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like,
dug it out you guys.
"I'm cool." And she was like, "No, you're not." Like, she was like, "Either somebody just hit you in the eye or you was out there crying. What happened?" Yeah. That's exactly what Mom's saying. He caught me. He caught me. I ain't gonna lie.
You know.
And I was like, yeah, I just got to fight at the check cash place. She was like, "What?"
It's crazy.
She's like, "You tell your brother?" I was like, "Nah." I go in the room, tell Jesse, tell Steph. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, we going back over there." So we go back over there. Of course, bro was not there.
Oh,
of course, bro was not there. We don't condone violence on the Ain't Got It Yet podcast. This is when I was 19. I'm 36 now. This was a long time ago.
Yeah. Don't come tripping.
Oh, no, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember my last fight.
Man.
I can, but I don't want to.
It happened.
I don't want to. I wanted to, when we was talking about Happy Gilmore, I wanted to ask you, when I would watch movies like Happy Gilmore as a kid, like whether it was like Happy Gilmore, like Dude, Where's My Car? Like I used to like movies like that as a kid. My mom would walk in the room and walk in and see us watching and be like, "Why?" Now, if it wasn't a certain part, like if she saw a certain part, she would turn it.
For sure.
But it was just like some random like, "Where's my car? Where's my car, dude?" Like, and we dying laughing. She'd be like, "Why do y'all like movies like this? Like, why are y'all entertained by this? Like, why do you like it?" But it made me think of that when you was like, yeah, like movies like Happy Gilmore from back in the day is like nostalgia. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Okay, we already did like the sequels. We ODing on movies today, but that's cool. Give me like your top. Okay, let's do top 5 like nostalgia movies. It's just any genre. Just like from your childhood, like when you like nostalgia. When you think movies and nostalgia.
I like all hood movies, bro.
Okay, give it to me.
Like regular Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Wood for sure. Mm-hmm. Love The Wood. Mm-hmm. Fresh. Obviously Friday. I mean, I don't think really no top 5 movie like Friday. If you don't have Friday, I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know.
Well, see, I think
like All About the Benjamins.
See, that's in my top 5. That's in my top 3 all time. But see, I think your top all time movies, I think, is different than like nostalgia though. Because All About the Benjamins is in my top 3 all time, but it don't give me nostalgia though.
Nah, you talking about when you was like young?
Like what takes you back to like what gives you that like. If it's like when you see it on Netflix or like when you see it pop up, like if you got cable TV and it's just on cable TV, when you gotta watch this and like when you watch it, it take you back to that time as a kid. Like it give you that nostalgia feeling. Like for me, one of the movies is The Sixth Man with Kadeem Hardison and Marlon Wayans.
Man, I just tried to watch that with my boy, man. He just I was like, man, you got to you got to he didn't want to watch it, man. Uh-huh. He didn't get it, but I love that movie. That's a good movie.
I did say 5. I don't know if I could think of 5 right now. Let me see. The Sixth Man. The 5 Heartbeats. Rush Hour's in there.
Yeah,
Rush Hour's in there.
Even like the 5 Heartbeats for sure. I wasn't even like that film right there. Even though it's 19 hours, I think they broke it up in like 3 parts now. You see that?
That and The Temptations. It's dumb long, yeah.
It's crazy. But I'll watch it, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
100%.
I be thinking I can sing and shit like that. Yeah, great.
Matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever asked you this. I think this might be my 2nd or 3rd time interviewing you. Who are some of your let me give me like your top 3 to 5 favorite artists?
That's tough, man, because I bounce in and out, and sometimes I
okay. Then give me your top 3 to 5 artists that have influenced you.
In music ways or just any type of way?
In any way.
50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Like that whole Cash Money thing was crazy. Jadakiss, Jeezy.
I like that.
I got more. I know it.
I think that was either 4 or 5. You said the whole Cash Money, so that was like, oh, conglomerate. Yeah, you got one more.
Man, that's gonna be tough, bro. I ain't thinking like, niggas always Jay-Z and Biggie, like they always use Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, bro. Everybody always says that, bro. So I be trying to go elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. I mean, I don't think you can make a list without, especially being a West Coast artist. I ain't even gonna go Nipsey. I'm gonna go back like when you're talking about like Snoop or E40 or even like Drake. The stuff they was doing back in those days, man. Mm-hmm. It's when you talk about like Dre and that whole era, Dre just himself. You talk about NWA. You talking about with NWA, you got Ice Cube, you got all these guys. So when you say Dre, you got to think about not just what he brought to the table as far as Eminem, 50, and all the stuff he did with NWA to protect. It's Kendrick Lamar, doing all of that. Like definitely. I think people, I know he's just a producer and all that, but when you look at the things that he got his hands in, man, if you're not influenced by that at least a little bit, or maybe you just don't understand the whole spectrum of what he's doing. But definitely Dr. Dre, man, for sure. And with, like I said, with him, I got 13 choices. I got Eminem, everything that happened with Eminem,
right,
what I'm saying? 50 Cent, all them guys, man. So yeah, for sure.
It got me thinking about like you think about yours and your fit. I'm thinking about like my top 5 broadcasters, or like the ones that influence me anyway. So
which ones? Give me. I ain't gonna get 5. It's too. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I gotta go. He's not the best, but who's influenced me the most? I gotta go with Joe Budden.
Why?
Just I've been a fan of his show from the very beginning. Joe Budden and Charlemagne are the reasons why I wanted to do broadcasting in the first place.
What about them two makes you? What about it? Because Charlemagne is kind of like.
Well, honestly, it was Charlemagne first with the Breakfast Club. Like, as soon as the Breakfast Club started to go crazy, I watched every interview, bro. Whether I knew the artist or the actor, whoever they were, I watched every interview just because I was just so entertained by the questions that both Charlemagne and Angela Yee would ask. Envy, really not so much.
They be like this with
but the questions that Charlemagne and Angela Yee would ask, Charlemagne just because he had the courage to just ask whatever and say whatever was on his mind. And then Angela Yee because she just like was so knowledgeable about whoever sat down there.
It was a perfect balance.
Yeah. I can't really say I always excuse me. I always appreciated and respected how prepared Angela Yee was, but I can't really say she really influenced me too much. So I gotta go. Honestly, first I gotta go Charlemagne. Then Charlemagne, Joe Budden, Angie Martinez, Sway.
Sway's a good one, boy. He good.
Having a hard time here. I'm trying to stay black, but I'm trying to keep it real too.
Oh, there you go. What about
It's hard between honestly, and between Larry King and Big Boy. I don't know, but that's my list though. Larry King, like he was like.
Yeah, Larry King Live, man.
That was Larry King, and then also because of that, like. He knew he had these big name celebrities on here that had stuff that they wanted to hide, but he didn't care. He was just asked the question.
Nah, he got it, bro. He's got it.
Like I never forget when Chris Brown was on there right after the Rihanna thing, and he was asking all the questions like, "So how'd it happen? Like who? Like what? Like did it?" Yeah. And Chris Brown just kept saying like, "That's personal, man. I don't want to talk about that." And Larry King eventually was like, "Well, I mean, you came to me. Like you came to." Yeah. You know what I mean?
He get out.
And I remember, like, I did feel for Chris Brown because it was like, bruh, I'm trying to talk to you, but, like, a nigga, that's an open case. Like, nigga, be cool. But I appreciate that Larry King was like, bruh, nigga, I'm Larry King. Yeah. I'm finna ask the questions that everybody want answers to. Yeah. And I feel like Charlemagne was another evolution of that. Along Howard Stern did the same thing, too, but I can't really say Howard. I used to watch Howard Stern, but I can't really say he influenced me like that. So, yeah, that's my list, though. That's my list, though.
Big Boy's dope, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Charlemagne is like... Charlamagne and Angela Yee, they was like a perfect balance. She came with the end.
Okay.
Those are the questions.
Let me ask you this.
The goofy.
Of those people, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
of those people that I listed, because you're going to keep growing, you're going to be big time one of these days to be doing those interviews. Of all those people, who would you say you'd more than likely do all of them. But who would you say of the people? Sway, okay. Why is that? Because he let you freestyle or what?
That and then just his stamp on hip hop. Period. Like like the authentic type of hip hop, like the gutter hip hop, like Charlamagne and all them. They Big Boy. Everybody do their thing, but a lot of those guys, man. How do I say this without? I wouldn't say them is like commercially. Sway is too, right? Sway is too, but I feel like when it comes down to the streets, who's tied in, and I feel like it's Sway, man. I think when you're a street dude, you get on Sway in the morning or Sway and freestyle, it's a whole lot different. That it just holds weight, man. And obviously Big Boy, you know what I'm saying? Just because he been in all of them, man, really. But I would have to say Sway and Big Boy for sure.
So like when you like envision yourself, or like when you dream about yourself in that light, you see yourself sitting down with those people.
Eventually, I feel like in a minute that stuff is just gonna be small fries, man, small potatoes, man, as far as the list of things I want to do. But definitely Sway, all of them, Big Boy.
Okay,
I see myself on the radio stations. I see myself, man. The where I see myself, man, is I can't even go there. But definitely at a point where
100%.
That's nothing to me type thing.
I hear it. You got to dream big, bro. You got to dream big. That's what I definitely dream big. I've long ago accepted the fact that it's going to be a slow burn for me, just because the way I go about broadcasting, the way I go about things. Like, I'm not the clickbaity dude. I'm not a dude that's going to come in here and say something that I don't. I'm not going to do that's going to come in here and say something that I don't believe just to go viral and like make a bunch of clips.
Because you could be one of them. It's not
easily.
You know what I mean? And that's what people kind of like.
I very, very, very much understand podcasting and understand the internet.
Yeah,
I know what I could say and do to come in here and just go crazy, and like I know. But that's just not who I am.
It's at what cost?
Exactly.
Man.
You know what? And to that point, that's why I like, past tense liked, and would like in the future, to have co-hosts that do have takes like that, but that they believe. Because that is kind of the stuff that works though. Right. Like when I had my guy Jay Mitch on here, he was in here. He was like, I don't like Deion Sanders as a coach. They be giving motivational speeches. He's not a good coach. This, that, and the third. And it's like, bro, Deion is a great coach, but he believed it. He wasn't just saying it. He wasn't just capping. He believed it. Right. And we put that out, and it went crazy. It still do numbers to this day, and it was over a year ago. You know what I mean? So that is like, I wouldn't mind it, but as long as I feel like the person like believe, like Skip Bayless. Early on, I felt like he believed a lot of stuff he said about LeBron.
I feel like he's forcing it now.
Early on, I felt like he believed what he said about LeBron. Now, I don't think he believed it. I don't think
he can't believe it, bro.
No, not at all. But we were talking about like dreaming things into existence and all that. I've been thinking a lot about dreams lately, bruh. And of course, I don't know. Not everybody doesn't always remember their dreams. I do find it though. The earlier I go to sleep, like if I go to sleep earlier rather than later, I tend to remember my dreams. I have noticed that. So I can't say I've been trying to go to sleep earlier just because how busy I am, but I would like to because
catch some dreams. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. And so I was just thinking about just what dreams mean and like what you can interpret from them, and like I guess just like the good and the bad of dreams, because you can use dreams to manifest. Yeah. Because I definitely do, whether I'm daydreaming or sleep dreaming. I don't know if that's the term, but I definitely use I definitely use dreams to manifest. But it's just like for the last, I want to say like 2 weeks, I've been thinking about just like the good and the bad of dreams. Well, like how do you feel about? I guess it's kind of a weird question, but like how do you feel about dreams? Like what's your thoughts on dreams?
I don't have much dreams lately as far as being asleep. I think I beat myself up, man. I could sit in a room
Before you keep going, I was about to say, why do you think that is? But, and if you don't, want to speak about this, that's fine. Do you smoke weed before you go to sleep?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes not direct. I don't know. A lot of times, yeah, hell yeah, I smoke. I'm a smoker. Yeah, I smoke weed. I'm about to quit though.
Why is that?
Because I'm 35 and I've been smoking weed for a long time, and I just want to reconnect myself without nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do no liquor, no weed, none of that shit, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, who are you with nothing, right? Nothing per se, but just like, who are you? You know what I mean? So it's like, smoke weed, wake up in the morning, smoke weed, you know what I mean? Do your thing, but like, what about without it, right? And it's not like I'll be, stupid stoned. I mean, my tolerance is, you know what I mean? I can handle it, but I just want to go years, months. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in the pen, I was smoking. So it's like I haven't went a long time without, you know what I mean? Long enough. So I just want to just quit on my own accord. Even when it's accessible, I still want to be able to say, you know what, I'm smooth.
Respect. I like that. What was that? Oh, about dreams.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just anyway, your thoughts on dreams anyway.
Great, man. Great things. Even if when I do have them, when I'm sleeping, a lot of times, I be deep, I be talking. You know what I'm saying?
Talking in your sleep?
Man, I'll say something in the dream, and then I'll say it out loud, and I can literally feel myself saying it, right? And I'll wake up like, damn. But when it comes down to the good and the bad, man, I feel like obviously you gotta dream, man. All day I spend dreaming, bro. Like even when I'm up, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming about the good. I'm dreaming about all that. I try to keep the bad out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's manifestation, bro. That shit comes. You know what I'm saying? It comes. Bad part about dreams when I was a kid is I used to get chased by Candyman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get chased by Candyman. You know what Candyman is?
Yeah.
I used to get chased, bro. And then I'd be scared and I'd end up in the bathroom. And it's all downhill from there.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was about 6 though, man, so,
You know what's crazy, bro? As a kid, I used to always, and I always chalked it up to, and I remember I did like a little like dream like survey thing and figured out like what it was about. But as a kid, I was saying that to say like I forgot what it was about. But as a kid, I used to always like, no matter what my dream was, my dream would always end with me getting chased by a black and a brown dog.
What?
I've always had like a deathly fear of dogs.
You scared of dogs, man?
Not really so much anymore. I
never think that about you,
But
bro.
as a kid, yeah, I grew up in the Southeast where everybody's dogs was loose, everybody's dogs was getting out. So I was always like, whether walking to or home from school, I was getting chased by a dog, bro.
A deathly fear.
Yes, bro.
Crazy, bro.
And you know what's funny? I've never been bit by a dog.
And you ain't never gonna get bit.
I definitely won't. But as a kid, a lot of my dreams would end with me getting chased by a brown and a black dog. I'd be running as fast as I could. And there was like I grew up in the Southeast. There was canyons. Like now, there's houses there now, but there used to be just open canyons. And there was this one canyon on Euclid that had like a gray like brick wall. And my dreams would always end with me like running, booking it, looking like running away from these dogs. I would look over my shoulder to see how close they were. And I would look and I would jump over this wall, clear it, no hands.
Damn.
But there would be nothing there to catch me.
Oh, so now it's
I would jump over the wall and it would just be a free fall.
Damn, you should have just got bit by the dogs.
And right before I would hit the bottom of the black or whatever was in the dream or like whatever was there, I would wake up in a full sweat, heart jumping, like that would always be the end of my dreams as a kid.
Tripping, stressed out,
crazy, bruh, crazy,
man.
So yeah, I was thinking about that. But anyway, I watched something. They was talking about dreams, and it made me like think about that. Like, I would like to go like, I don't know, like see one of them people or like talk to somebody that know like that like interprets dreams or like, sees like what dreams are about and all of that. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like dreams can be both like amazing and awful for people. Because like, I mean, I use my dreams to manifest. You know, a lot of times, like whatever I've been like writing down, like that I want to do in the next coming months or the next coming years, or an interview that I want to do, some vision or some part of that will pop up in my dreams. And I'll feel like, okay, that means I'm doing something right. I'm on the right path. Like God is sending me, like, you know what I mean?
So you've had dreams of where you're like interviewing and doing like what we're doing now, but either on the level that we're doing it or like some crazy level or whatever. You've had dreams about
Yes,
that?
bro. I interviewed Norman Powell. Like I got a studio here. We in Flix Media Studios, and I'm very proud to say that I got a studio.
Facts.
And so all the time, like when I first started manifesting Norman Powell interview, I didn't have the studio. And then I got it, and I was like, oh, it's going to be dope. This is going to pull up to my studio. I had a dream that I interviewed him at Lincoln High School. And that's why I did it there. And that's why I did it there. And I was like, that would be so much more fly. Like, that would be like, I want to make real life happen like what happened in my dream. And so that's why I did it there. And so, like, I think dreams are dope in that way. Like, you can use your dreams to manifest. And then I had the dream that I interviewed him at Lincoln before he ever agreed to do the interview with me. You know what I mean? So when he agreed, I'm like, I'm doing it at Lincoln.
Did you tell anybody about that dream?
No, this is my first time ever talking about that.
Word up.
This is my first time ever talking about that. And that's been a purposeful thing because, like, I'm real guarded about that because, like, I feel like your dreams can be, they either are or can be like a sacred place.
Fact.
Like, that's just you. Like, ain't nobody in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you'll get like, I could go to sleep tonight and have a dream about this moment right now.
That wrong energy,
you know what I mean?
Gets inside of there.
Yeah.
It's all bad, man.
100%. So I think dreams in that way are amazing and they are dope. But I also think about and have experienced the bad side of dreams to where it's like, I spoke about it off camera. I wasn't sure I wanted to say it on camera, but she was like, you got to talk about it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Like, and I've spoken about the fact that hella times, I've spoken about the fact that I'm divorced on the podcast before. But when I was still like, because like my ex-wife chose to leave me. And so like I was depressed. Like
that's crazy.
I was crying that night, like for a few nights. You know what I mean? More than a few nights. And there would be times, like, while I was going through that, like, feeling like I'm mad depressed, there would be times that I would go to sleep and dream and that I'm happily married, that we went on a date night or that we took a trip or that we went and saw a movie or we got some ice cream or, like, that I'm happily married and everything is still peaches and cream, cupcakes and roses. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then you wake up and it's like, that ain't the case.
Damn.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Sad, man. Damn,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. That's why I can talk about it. I'm totally fine, bro.
I know that.
I'm totally fine.
Man,
but just like, you know, just all of that. Like I said, I heard that conversation about dreams and just all of that. It just had me, you know, I definitely wanted to talk about it on the podcast. Like, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. You see what y'all ladies do to us? Damn. And they think you know what I'm saying? They think
it'd be just them. That'd be depressed and all jacked up.
Nah, bro, we go way worse. Way worse. I feel like maybe we can hide it better.
We hide it better. We definitely go through it worse.
It's just because we deal with emotions every day, and that's what, as a man, I feel like you have to be like, have a stronghold. Like, you can get mad at work, but if you explode, then you can't take care of you know, so it's just like.
And you know what, to that point, and it took me until I heard somebody else to say it, I don't think people consider the loss of a relationship, like, they don't consider that that you have to go through a grieving process.
What?
After a relationship.
What? You have to go through, like, I guess it depends on how deep you are in it, right? Because if you're sharing things and like you said you was married, so names is on document, all kinds of stuff.
I'll say divorce then. I'll say divorce.
Yeah.
After a divorce. Well, maybe your marriage was only a year. Maybe, I don't know. But after like a long term or like a heavy, after a long term relationship, like there's it almost feels like disrespectful to say grieving. If you when you think about like the people that are actively grieving like a loved one, like a pet loved one that isn't here, but it's a loss. Like you know what? To that point, I'm gonna look up the definition of grieving.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Let's put a stamp on it.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me make sure I spell it right. Did E come first? Let me see. Oh, I spelled it right. Yeah. Boom. Grieving is a natural process of emotional suffering experienced after significant loss, most commonly death, but it can also be related to other life changes.
Life changes.
It's a unique and personal journey with a range of emotions and experience that can fluctuate over time. Grief also includes a wide spectrum of emotions, including sadness, anger, anxiety, and even moments of joy. Yeah, that's real. I was experiencing joy in them dreams.
Fuck it then.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like, man, that hits it on the head right there when you talk about life changes, right? You're dealing with a long-term relationship. Of course, it's a life change, whether you're married or not. Obviously, marriage is like the top of the top, but shit, man, it's a lot to deal with. If you got kids, you know what I'm saying? You got expectations, and you yourself, you might be seeing things, manifesting things with this person, this partner, and then when that stops, it's like, damn, now I got to come up with a whole new thing. Now I got to like rewire how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I'm breathing.
We took it to grieving. We were supposed to be talking about dreams. I didn't take it. I didn't take it somewhere else. Took it somewhere else. But yeah, I like just what I was saying. Like I think I choose to. Well, I guess it ain't really my choice. I would like to think that I choose to use dreams for the better parts of it now. But I guess it really just depends on like your state of mind or like what you're going through, right? Because you can't control your dreams.
Nah, so to that, right? You've never been in your dream and like had a thought, like it sounds crazy, right?
I'm with you.
So you in your dreams, your dream is dreaming, it's doing its thing, but then in the midst of that, you have a thought, and you realize you're dreaming in your dream. Have you ever had that, where you're in your dream and you realize, oh, I'm dreaming?
Yes, but usually when that happens pretty much every time that's ever happened, it's been very rare. Very rare. But anytime that it has happened, I wake up shortly after.
Yeah.
I wake up shortly after. But you experienced that?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. Okay. Keep it going.
How does that go?
Keep it going. I feel like if I think too much, I wake up. If I get to, I'm there, and I'm trying to like map out my dream, it's over with. But once it'll just be.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So is it like? This may be a silly question, but I've never talked about this before. So like, are you like conscious enough to be like, okay, like let me like relax and just stay here, or is it just like tell me more about that?
It's not like I'm like, let me think of me eating apple pie. Being apple pie. No, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, as far as like, once you realize that you're in a dream, is it like, okay, let me relax and stay asleep so I can...
Facts.
Yeah?
Facts.
Wow.
So when you dreaming, you don't see yourself like how you see me.
Right.
You see your out-of-body experience, pretty much. So that happens, and immediately it's not like, oh, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming. Like, nah, I'm going through the motions. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that REM, you know what REM is, or maybe it'll go up or down, I don't know. But I'll realize, oh shit, I'm dreaming, I'm sleeping. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That sounds like Inception.
Man, that shit was cool, bro. I ain't gonna say it happens every time I dream. Shit, I don't even remember every time I dream.
100%.
But yeah, definitely. It definitely done happened before. Enough times with me, I'm like, yo, that's just some fly shit. I like that shit.
Yeah. I can't lie. I more so be like stuck in daydreams.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
I got a big problem with that. I caught myself stuck in a daydream today. I was at the pool with my kids. I was sitting there staring off.
Kid in the 6 feet.
Staring off. Now it's only a 5-foot pool. My 5-year-old got the floaty. My 9-year-old can swim, so I know I was Gucci. I can't hold you. I dozed off one time at the pool. I was sitting out there. I did one of these. I was like,
that's the old nigga.
You feel me? I got out the lounge chair and got in one of the uprights and was like, had to sit like this. I was like, I can't be falling asleep. I got my kids at the pool. But yeah, today I'm at the pool and I was sitting in one of the upright chairs. I'm sitting there and this is my typical, So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm just stuck in the bed. And literally, bro, not even one of my kids, another little boy that was at the pool jumped in the pool and like splashed me a little bit, and that took me out. I was like, oh.
Man.
And like I looked across and I felt like the little boy that jumped in the water, his dad was like looking at me like
waiting to see your reaction.
Yeah. It was I was stuck in one today, bro. I was stuck in one today. I do that a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. I be doing it when I'm driving sometimes though.
Every time I'm driving, that's what I do at work. I drive, so I ain't interested in nothing.
I could dig
nothing. Otherwise, I'd be asleep. Oh, it's done?
No. We good. I forgot I had this one right here.
You already prepared?
Already. I should have had that one in first.
Man.
4 hours. What? What card is that? Hold on.
Cleaning that joint up, huh?
Yeah, I should have had that one in the whole time. Had a technical difference. I forgot where he left off. I just know we was talking about dreams.
Yeah, man. Shit, I don't know.
Okay. Are we talking about dreams? What's your I guess we already talked about some of the collabs you want to do. I was about to say your dream collabs. I guess we already talked about that.
We can talk about my top part.
Okay, dream venues that you like to play.
You know, like Madison Square.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's obviously like the Super Bowl or something, but gotta have a hit record and all that. But like Madison Square, probably the Novo, which is accessible. You know what I'm saying? Downtown Novo, I can access. I can get that. You know what I mean? It just has to be the right situation. Yeah, probably Madison Square Garden, man. I don't really know anything else bigger than that. Mm-hmm. Maybe some stuff overseas or something like that, Manchester or something.
Yeah, I could dig it.
I don't know nothing about that, you know what I mean? Yeah. But as far as right now, Madison Square. I mean, you know something bigger than that?
Bigger than Madison Square?
Yeah. That's like, man, people be like, I sold the Madison Square Garden out. Like,
yeah, as far as America, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't even know about venues overseas. I know, like I say, I know Manchester got something crazy. Yeah, but Madison Square.
Yeah.
Madison Square, the Coliseum in L.A.
Yeah, all that.
I mean, it's not like big with hella people, but the Apollo in New York. You know what? That'll probably be the top of my list of places I wanted to go.
Just because of nostalgia.
Just because of like what it means for our culture and like the nostalgia of it. Madison Square. Yeah. Speaking of that, I got a live show coming up. My 100th episode. This is episode 94. But my 100th episode,
I'm gonna run it live.
I'm gonna do a live show downtown. Yep. We'll do a live show and then we're gonna do an after party somewhere.
Fly.
I'm like all but got the venue locked in and I don't want to say it yet. Just, I'm somebody like I've realized in my life when I talk about stuff before it's solidified. It don't happen. Yeah. It don't happen. So I'm waiting until I know it's 100%. Like it's like right now it's like 95, but I'm just waiting until it's 100%. But yeah, live show, first weekend in September. We'll do a live show.
That's hard.
100th episode, and it's going up. It's going up. It's gonna be.
So it's gonna be like on stage type thing.
It's gonna be just the same setup we got. I might even bring these. I might even bring my own couches. I ain't gonna lie.
These are a staple, bro. If
you feel me?
These couches.
You feel me? The venue was like I told I was like I want to bring my couches in. They was like, oh, we got couches, and they showed me the couches, and the couches is fly. But I was like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is like. It's like your signature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Not really, but
like, I feel what you're saying. I'm like,
you see this?
I was thinking, I was like,
up,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's perfect size, you know what I mean? Just don't come in 500 pounds. You got a 500-pound guest on there, man.
You know, it's funny to that point. So these couches are mine. But I share. I don't want to say too much, but I guess I got to for the story. So these are my couches. I share my studio. I have a partner that I share the studio space with. Right. And sometimes she needs more space than what these couches allow. So she had them in the back locked up. And she didn't. I have the key for it now, but at the time I didn't have the key for where she had them locked up at.
Move my stuff.
So I had to. Yeah, you feel me?
Crazy.
So I had to go and grab some chairs from the hallway and do my interview. And shout out to my bro Shotty G, my boy Rashad Shotty G. I had him on. He like a heavier set dude. He was on my back. He was like, bruh. He's like, I know you got couches. Anytime like we be outside, he's like, y'all see the interview this nigga did with me?
I'm trying to tell you.
You see these chairs? You see the chairs this nigga had me? You see how big I am? This nigga had me in chair. Tell this nigga to pull the couches out for me. Right. Nigga was on my back. I'm sorry, Rashad. I'm sorry, bro.
It's not his fault. It's his partner. No, I'm just playing. I don't see it.
Yeah, I think that was all I had for you today, bro. I think that was all I had for you. I'm glad you pulled up on me today,
Thank you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be fully transparent. I done interviewed you twice, and I done fumbled the last two.
It's all good.
So this one for sure gonna happen. This one for sure gonna happen.
For sure.
I appreciate you sliding, bro. Tell them one more time where they can find you at. Tell them about the Conway show, the North County Fest, where they can find you at. All of that.
Absolutely.
All of that.
Listen, August 3rd, we're at the North County Fest, 501 North Rose Road, Escondido, California, Washington Park. We're going crazy. If you can't make that, that's okay. Pull up on me August 14th. Music Box in San Diego. I'm going crazy with Conway the Machine. We got Shan Black here. Michael Flix gonna be in the building. You gotta find him.
Yes, sir.
My brother's like Zorro. He in and out. You never know where he gonna be.
I'm gonna have the camera in my hand. You gonna see me?
Man, he gonna be on stage then. You got the camera. But listen, make sure you there. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy yourself. Have fun. I'm gonna put on a show for you like I always do, man. Shout out to my man Michael Flix.
Always. A1 Beanz on Instagram, on all platforms. Y'all make sure y'all grab that music. Easy. Hey, I'm telling you, not just because this is my brother, one of my longtime friends, one of the dopest artists on the West Coast.
Facts.
One of the best ones out there, man. So listen, go listen to one, maybe two tracks. You're gonna hear I'm not capping. One of the best artists on the West Coast. Go check him out. You will not be sorry. On that note, man, it's been another episode of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 94. I'm Michael Flix, my guy A1 Beanz.
A1 Beanz.
I appreciate you, fam.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care.
Hell yeah.